Hi. Welcome to Human to Human. My name's Jess, and I'm so excited that you're here for a new episode. This is going to be a little short one. Let's get into it. So I was on FaceTime with my brother when I was on a walk today home from my work office that I go to once in a while. And we were making plans for the summer. And he's like, okay, cool. So like, what else is up with you? And I was like, well, my asshole really fucking hurts. And he's like, why do you tell me this? He's like, you need what did he call it? The bum gun? What did he call it? I think he called it the bum gun. Basically, so my brother was traveling for 8 months in Southeast Asia. He just got back. He has a full-time job now, and he FaceTimed me yesterday and was like, look what I got. And he got a tattoo. And I was like, oh, okay. Where did you get this? And he's like, I just searched it up and just like, it was really close to our house. And I just like was bored after work. So I was like, hey, can you do a tattoo like this? And they were like, yeah, totally. Most people will like research for quite a while to make sure they like the tattoo artist. My brother's in his fucking era, truly in his fucking era. And so I was like, that's great. Like, love that you got a tattoo. And then when I called him today to talk to him, and he was like, I was like, how's your tattoo? Whatever. We talked about plans. And then he's like, your butt hurts. You need a bum gun. And I'm like, I can't install a bum gun in my condo because that's illegal against my tenant contract. And I'm like, would that solve my problems? And he's like, yes, because in Southeast Asia they always had either like bidets, or he calls it a bum gun, where you like, it's literally just like a little thing that shoots out water, and he sprays his butt. And he's like, I'll spray my butt if I have a bad poo, and then I literally won't have to take a shower, because usually you want to take a shower after, your butthole hurts. So slay, love that for him. Don't get to experience that for me. But that was a little TMI segment to start off this episode. And we're just going to keep moving past that, because honestly, like, it's just a part of my daily life now. I just am really hoping I will find a way to solve any butthole issues that I have. But this is why I talk about it so much, because I was walking to work and I was so overloaded by sensory experiences, because that spot, it was hurting, it was in pain, and I was so sweaty. And I texted my friend and I was just like, it's so hard to do things that are good for you when they feel like shit while you're doing them, but they're going to feel good for you eventually. And she's like, oh my God, story of my life. And once I got to my work office and did work, I was so productive. It felt so good. But I was like, why do I hate the walk here all the time? I just get so sweaty and I hate the experience, and I get so sticky. But that's kind of like life, You feel like shit until you don't. And you need to push yourself to do things that doesn't feel good in the moment sometimes, but it's going to feel good eventually, like exercise, like working on things that you care about. Like, I was feeling just some type of way about work and life and just my career. And then I was like, okay, wait a minute. Work isn't going to feel good every day. And also work, our society puts too much emphasis on work, but at a certain point it does give us purpose. And I do like how that makes me feel. And things do work themselves out, especially with podcasting. Oh my God, I'm doing so much podcasting right now with work and with Human to Human. And it's like, you just need to let time allow things to process in your brain, because you can't have all the answers all at once sometimes. And like, one day I'll edit something and I'll feel horrible about it, but then sometimes it's just because I'm in a bad mood. And then the next day I'll return and I'll be like, wait, I figured everything out. I just like needed to do something a little different with the intro, and bada bing, bada boom, everything feels good inside my body. And so something I've been reflecting on is, I said in an episode a couple episodes ago, kind of my like returning back after my podcast break episode, that like I've been wanting to change something drastic about my appearance. And I was like, just talking about how I don't want to like cut my hair though, or dye my hair. And now that I've had time from that, I've realized so much change has happened in my life that I want the outside to reflect the inside. When you are internally going through a lot of changes, you then want to like spice up your appearance in some way. Like, I'm an independent woman now, as I spoke about in last week's episode. Like, I am really finding my way as an adult who doesn't live with her parents, which is such an adjustment. And my career feels different. My life feels different. Like how I interact with people in my day-to-day life is a bit different just because like, yeah, I'm not near my parents all the time, which is so fucking nice. And so it makes sense that I'm craving a physical change to reflect all the internal change going on. Think about when you go through a breakup. Oh, every time I go through a breakup, hair dyed, haircut, new outfit, slaying, because you're like, I am relaunching myself in this new stage of single woman. So I want to like relaunch myself in this new stage of like independent, doesn't live with her parents woman. But I'm in a place where I love my hair and I like love, I was thinking about changing my jewelry to gold, but I think I'm a silver girl or I'm a mixed metal girl, and that's okay. And it's so funny just to like, I'm the type of bitch who has a lot of epiphanies and I'm just analyzing things a lot. And it is important to like take a step back sometimes and be like, okay, you don't need to analyze fucking everything going on in your life. Like relax, like go to a yoga class, meditate, namaste, and like move on. But things do come full circle and you just need to give things time to evolve as they are meant to. And so I feel like if you're going through something similar like this, I'm starting to realize that just like changing small things is okay. Like right now I have a plant near me that used to be on the other side of my bedroom, or like I repotted a plant into a different planter and switched things around. And those can be enough of a change. I have ADHD. I'm a neurodiverse gal. And so I love just like something changing in my environment just to stimulate me in a different way mentally. And that's fun. And it's funky and it's fresh. And I'm just like not the type of person who like does their nails or anything. I recently was considering waxing again, Brazilian waxing. If you've been with me through that stage, I love you. And I was walking to work and struggling with my bumhole hurting. And I was just like, why would I get waxed? Why would I do that? Yeah, it's convenient. In the summer, it's great because you don't have to worry about it for a couple weeks. But physically, sensory wise, I can't handle it. I can't. I would be in a bad mood for 4 days. I wouldn't be able to work out for 4 days. And Lord knows my mental health needs that more than it needs a bare coochie. So join me in doing things to keep us comfortable physically instead of convenient always. And that's today's episode. I know, short, sweet, fun, spicy, silly, and that's what we do around here on Human to Human. So make sure you keep up on Instagram and TikTok at Human to Human Pod. I love you. I appreciate you. Check out my website, humantohumanpod.com, because you can submit a TMI story, you can ask a question, you can get the latest podcast episodes, you can see what I'm doing with UGC content right now, and I'm excited to chat with you very soon. Please let me know what you would like to hear more of, and subscribe so you don't miss a new episode. Kisses. Bye.